Hey everyone, welcome back to PM Learn. If you ever worked on a project that felt like a chaotic game of telephone, or if you have been on a team where everyone was trying to steer the ship but no one was rowing, then this video is for you. Today, we are breaking down exactly how a modern agile organization actually works. We will compare Scrum with traditional project management, detail the critical roles you need to scale agile across an enterprise, and dive deep into the fascinating psychology of team dynamics using Tuckman's stage model. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, grab a coffee, and let's dive. Let's start with the foundation, the Scrum Core Trio. Think of these three roles like a world class restaurant kitchen. First, you have the product owner. In our kitchen, the product owner is the head chef who decides on the menu based on what customer love. They are the value maximizers. They own the overall product vision, prioritize the backlog, and define the acceptance criteria. If a feature isn't adding value to the customer, the PO cuts it. Second is the Scrum Master. They are not the boss. They are the facilitator. In our kitchen analogy, this is the kitchen manager. They are not cooking the food, but they make sure the stove works, the knives are sharp, and nobody is interrupting the cooks. They remove impediments and guard the team's focus. Finally, we have the Scrum team or the creators. These are the line cooks. They are cross functional, highly skilled, and self organizing. They take absolute collective accountability to turn raw ingredients into mouth watering working incrementals every single sprint. Scaling agile. But what happens when you are not just running one kitchen, but a massive global chain of restaurants? That's where scaling agile comes in. When you scale up, you need a hierarchical alignment that isn't bureaucratic. We introduce program and portfolio layers. For instance, at the program layer, a program product owner and a scrum master don't just look at one team, they coordinate across multiple teams. Imagine Tesla building a new electronic car. One team builds the battery, one does the classic, and another designs the dashboard. The program team makes sure all these components sync up perfectly for a smooth release. At the portfolio layer, leaders look at the micro label suite of products to align them directly with the company's biggest investment decisions. Now, how do we keep everyone aligned to quality and compliance? Meet the Scrum Guidance Body or the SGB and our business stakeholders. Think of the SGB like the rules commit to the NBA. They don't play the game and they don't coach individual teams. Instead, they define the overreaching guidelines, compliance standards, and role descriptions so that every team across the enterprise speaks the same agile language. On the other side, we have business stakeholders, the sponsors, customers, and users. They are the audience in the stadium. Without their continuous iterative feedback loops, our product owner won't be building feature in a complete vacuum. Let's address the elephant in the room. How does Scrum actually differ from traditional project management? Let's look at the comparison table on this slide. In traditional project management, think waterfall. The structure is strictly hierarchical. Authority is delegated top down. The project manager acts as the single neck to writing if things go wrong. Its hierarchy focused on upfront plans and individual accountability. In Scrum, the emphasis shifts completely to self-organized and collective ownership. There is no single PM calling all the shots. Instead, the team uses its collective expertise to estimate, plan, and execute. Think of traditional PM like a traditional rally race where you pass the baton in silos. Scrum is like rugby. Everyone runs, passes, and moves together dynamically as a single cohesive unit. But building a self organizing team doesn't happen overnight, it is a psychological journey. This is beautifully captured by Tuckman's model of group dynamics. Every new team goes through four distinct stages. First, forming. This is the honeymoon stage. Everyone is polite, excited, but things are incredibly vague. No one wants to step on anyone's toes yet. Second, storming. Reality hits, personality clashes happens, power struggles emerge and chaos set in. Many team gets stuck here if they don't have support. Third, norming. The storm passes. The team starts sorting out internal differences, establish working agreements and developing trust. Fourth, performing. This is the holy grail. The team operates as a high performing, highly autonomous unit that crashes their sprint goal week in and week out. As a Scrum Master, your leadership style must shift depending on which Tuckman stage your team is in. During forming, you must provide structure, set expectations, and build team alignment. During storming, you act as a mediator. You help resolve conflicts, encourage healthy collaboration, and steer the energy away from personal friction and back onto project goals. In the norming phase, you step back slightly to encourage self-organization. You let team members take the lead on solving problems. And finally, during performing, you act as an unblocker and a champion, fostering innovation and maintaining a highly sustainable pace. And that wraps up our breakdown of agile organization and team dynamics. Now I want to hear from you. What stage of development is your current project team in? Are you navigating a challenging storming phase or have you reached peak performing synergy? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, do us a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe to PM Learn and share this video with your project team. Until next time, keep learning, keep organizing, and I will see you in the next video.